In this video, we are going to look at the details and countries of origin of the various types of weapons and military equipment that was showcased by the Tanzanian military at Uhuru Stadium in Dar es Salaam as the Tanzanian People's Defense Force marked its 60th anniversary on September 1, 2024. The first military equipment to be shown to the public was this FV101 Scorpion combat vehicle, which is a Britain-made armoured reconnaissance vehicle and light tank that was manufactured by Amphibious, a British company that was later dissolved in the year 2004, and the tank was introduced into service by the British Army in 1973, but was withdrawn in 1994. Only 4 African countries have the tank in service as of today, that is Tanzania, Botswana, Nigeria and Togo. Following the Scorpion is this T-59G, or rather Type 59G tank, which is a China-made medium tank that's manufactured by the China North Industries Corporation, popularly known as Norinco. The tank was acquired by the Tanzanian military between 2011 and 2013, and as of today, it's only operated by the Tanzanian Army and the Bangladeshi Army. After the T-59G is the ZTS-63A, or rather Type 63A amphibious light tank, which is also a China-made machine that's a product of Norinco. It's designed for river crossing operations at inland rivers and lakes, and in addition to Tanzania, it's also in service within the Chinese military, but it's gradually being phased out and replaced by the ZTD-05 amphibious assault tank, which is also a product of Norinco. The amphibious light tank is followed by an amphibious ambulance that is also a China-made military vehicle and product of Norinco. The amphibious armored vehicles are followed by the VT-2 main battle tanks, which are heavy tanks from China and were acquired from Norinco between 2020 and 2021. To support the previously seen T-59G. The tanks are then followed by equipment from the military civil engineering unit, and specifically 3 different types of portable bridges, with the first to be showcased being this HZQ-21 fast mechanizing bridge, followed by the HZQ-L75 heavy mechanizing bridge, and then the HZQ-60 heavy ribbon pontoon bridge. All of which are products of the China Hazone Industry Corporation, which is a subsidiary of the China State Shipbuilding Industry Corporation. Closing the bridge's fleet is a bridge erection boat that is also a product of the China State Shipbuilding Corporation, and all bridges plus the boat are being carried on Shaanxi SX2190 trucks, which are 6x6 special heavy-duty trucks that are made in China by the Shaanxi Automobile Group, popularly known as Shackman Automobile. Next is a fleet of 3 Italy-made Iveco Eurocargo trucks carrying Russia-made Grad-P portable rocket launchers, whose production and use dates back to the 1960s during the Vietnam War, where it was developed for Soviet special units and used by Vietnamese forces at war with the US. The Grad-P rocket launchers are followed by a series of Russia-made field artilleries, starting with these 122mm howitzer D-30 field guns, then 130mm towed field guns, 152mm guns, and then this convoy of Type 07PA 120mm self-propelled motors, which Tanzania acquired from China's Norinco in 2014. Behind the Chinese 07PA is a fleet of 6 Russia-made BM-21W6 self-propelled multiple rocket launchers, which come with 40 rockets that can all be fired within 20 seconds, and can be fired individually or in small groups in several second intervals. Following the Russian multiple launcher rocket system is a fleet of 8 China-made Alpha 100 multiple launcher rocket artillery system, that's a product of the Beijing-based China Academy of Launch Vehicle Technology, commonly known as CALT, or rather First Space Academy. The system comes in 3 units, that is the metrology vehicle, the command vehicle, the multiple transport vehicle and the multiple launcher vehicle.
Idadi 8. Mizinga hii ni ya kisasa na imegawanyika katika sehemu ifuatavyo: gari ya hali ya hewa meteorology vehicle. Gari inayochukulia gari hii imechakata taarifa za hali ya hewa ambazo huwa ni kikwazo kwa mwendo kasi wa makombora na kuzituma kwenye gari la mapigano. Gari linalofuata ni command vehicle. Gari hili linatumiwa na kamanda kutoa taarifa za mipigo kwenye uwanja wa medani. Gari linalofuata ni multiple transport vehicle. Gari hili hutumika kubeba na kusafirisha makombora hadi umbali wa kilomita 120.
Behind the A-100S is a series of radars, air defense systems and missile weapon systems, starting with this Russia-made P-15M2 radar, that is followed by this Britain-made AR-327 3D plane detection radar, whose maximum detection range is 400 kilometers. Closely following the British radar are several units of the China-made FB-6 air defense system, which is a Chinese copy of the US Army's Avenger short-range air defense, and this Chinese missile weapon system comes in 3 units, that's the commanding vehicle, the missile firing vehicle and the energy vehicle. And behind the FB-6 is a Russia-made 2K-12 Cub air defense system, which is composed of this one S-91 radar tank that has 2 radars, that is the target acquisition and distribution radar at the bottom of the superstructure, and the continuous wave illuminator at the top. The double radar tank works in harmony with this Russian 2K-12 mobile surface-to-air missile system tank, which is a medium-level air defense system designed to protect ground forces from air attacks.
Mheshimiwa Rais, inayopita mbele yako hivi sasa inajulikana kwa jina la TLV, yani Transport Loading Vehicle. Hili ni gari maalum kwa ajili ya kusafirisha, kupakia na kupakua makombora kwenye SPL ambazo zimepita hivi punde. Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania na Amiri Jeshi Mkuu, inayopita mbele yako hivi sasa ni trupu moja ya mizinga kwa ajili ya kutungulia ndege za adui zinazoruka kimo cha chini, zikiongozwa na silaha aina ya 14.5 mm anti-aircraft, ikifuatiwa na 23 mm anti-aircraft na mwisho ni 37 mm anti-aircraft.